applies the harassment to SumaiL himself and gonna make him take some good damage. So SumaiL does have the salve and the stash currently, but not on him. And actually, this where your orb connects right there, but not enough damage. But getting him really low already. Gonna force
Moo actually starting in the jungle, so Arteezy's gonna have a free lane for quite a while. Maybe playing around in the jungle, so if they do get aggressive on the Drow, that he can rotate up, maybe take part in those fights. But kind of interesting. Bot lane definitely a lane that he can go to, and oh
wow. He eventually gets killed to Brewmaster. I mean, that's just simply, yeah, Brew just was not destroyed there, but this choice to be the aggressive Chen. This is fun. Oh, they trap actually Swindle in the trees right there. The Nature's Prophet throws out a stun, trying to get the run. Is it going to be enough? Decay comes out. Ain't going to be enough, though his brother cannot save him. Down goes Swindle. Obviously no heal yet from Undying there, so.
Yeah, this is exactly how they wanted to play. They wanted to get some early levels on this Ogre, gets his level 2. He actually skilled the Bloodlust first, trying to help out SumaiL in the mid lane with that, making last take a little bit easier. Now, just storming this Drow's top lane, making life as miserable for her as possible. That seems to be what EG's game plan coming into the series was, just realizing that compLexity safe lane is typically reasonably weak and trying to punish that, and working so far in this game.
This one I'll just meanwhile continue to do some pull cam as he's back. Batrider goes down bottom lane. I caught the tail end of that right there. Nature's Prophet porting in. Obviously, you know, Batrider being out here dying, it's not necessarily means that he should change everything here, but I mentioned he wasn't there at the beginning. As up top here, SumaiL's in trouble yet again, being collapsed on Zaire. The Split Earth is not going to save him. This goes back to this is exactly what EG wants, this aggressive pseudo-tri-lane. You're right. I mean, JK not getting the best of start because of the lane and the feeds a little bit onto SumaiL in the beginning. And hey, it worked out for compLexity in the end. So, you know, games are definitely different. Undying, by the way, teleport in from Universe, gets behind him and helps to secure that kill. But really, that was all Zai in the beginning, kind of slowing him down, putting some pressure out and securing that kill. Now JK, is he actually going to die here? Ignites on. It wears off, but it doesn't matter. Chen nukes him down. Man, we're now 6-1. All right, so it's not the same as last game.
Arteezy solo killed Moo as well. Arteezy just solo killed Moo.
Really?
To get up to that blink dagger at a reasonable time.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to bring up, but this action just continues, man. They're just non-stop. JK, again, he's going to be stunned there off the bat. You see the follow for Nature's Prophet, and yes, it will be enough right there. The minions of Zai doing work. He might be in some trouble finally, though. Swindle's in pursuit with Z-Freak. Maybe not. Zai's just on the run. Do they have anything to catch up to him? It looks like, yeah, they do. And another Decay comes out of the Flame Break. It will cut him off. And Zai, just a matter of time here before he finally gets picked off. That will stop a killing spree as well. And Batrider will get some much-needed gold right there.
Perseverance, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we will. Middle lane, rotations coming out. You got Crit, he's rolling in actually. Gonna get the flank onto JK right here, puts the ignite, the stun happens. JK in trouble in the background. They also picked up Untying, and they will secure the kill onto Drow Ranger. Port, whoever that was, he's gonna cancel it pretty quickly right there. Obviously damage already done. The Dream Coil comes out from Puck, but that's only to realize that that's not gonna work. Cancel, throws up the silence. That is quite the lead here for EG, so. Yeah, as far as positive, though, for compLexity, again, it goes back to at least Puck. Cancel here has had a fantastic start. Ogre Magi roaming on through. Chen is here as well, and actually, they did not realize the Ogre was there, though. Chen does get taken out, but now Ogre in pursuit, trying to take out Z-Freak. He knows he's in trouble, though, as Brewmaster is going to split up with a Primal Split. So they got Leshrac. It's a 1-for-1. Now he's going for Drow. Only level 5 currently, not the tankiest at this point, but, oh, he takes the stun action. The Mud Golems are doing their work. And down goes the Drow. Cancel, meanwhile, in the background. He's dealing with the Primal Spirits here of Brewmaster. Finally comes back together as the Split Earth will hit right as he reconnects. Undying coming in with that decay of his. Cancel, able to phase shift, avoid some damage, and finish off Brewmaster when it's all said and done. So at least they finally killed the Brewmaster throughout it.
So this is like the Nightmare Drow game. He's not even level 6 yet, and it's 9 minutes after this creep. He'll finally get his level 6.
Yeah, there's the lasso right there. Meanwhile, in the middle lane on Ogre Magi, he gets pulled back. So tanky, though, especially for that support role. And now Brewmaster throws in that Drunken Haze and gets them to fall back. Leshrac, meanwhile, where was he picked off? That was at the bottom lane down here by Weaver while that middle exchange was taking place. So Weaver, this start, he has something coming. What's on that courier? It is the ultimate orb.
Okay. Yeah, so going for that Lincoln's like you said. Arteezy super farmed, gotten quite a few solo kills, so Arteezy playing really, really well and making sure they get that start that they need in this game. But maybe gonna die here as I say that.
Yeah, that's one of those cases of what we call a caster's curse kind of kicking in. Doing so well, making the highlight on the player. There's the drums picked up, meanwhile, by Moo here on that bat rider. Lucy going in with the silence. Phase shift as well, but now he doesn't have much left. Puck, he gets the heal from the Anti. It's going to be nuts to split it, trying to help him. It ain't going to work. I think that was Kanta being a little too ambitious right there in the middle.
Yeah, that was, I think he like forgot that he didn't have a blink dagger or something and jaunted in and just didn't have a blink, so obviously there's no way to get out.
Oh, the primal split, and they also lock down Bat Rider, who happened to be hanging around nearby. compLexity, glimpse of a comeback with a solid pick on a Weaver. Only to have that happen. A tower kill on top of a couple hero kills. It might be a third one, in fact. SumaiL, you already see SumaiL with that blink dagger, cutting off Leshrac and securing that kill for Arteezy right there with the double kills. Dagger or anything like that. He's just going to fly in, pop the flame break. Roshan getting very low, so this is going to come down to a last second right here. Can they maybe get a steal right here? No, they can't. Weaver picks it up, and now this is the worst case. Dream Coil coming out from Puck. Lands on all 5. But do they have the follow-up? SumaiL's doing plenty of AoE damage, but he'll fall shortly after. Kanta now, he's caught in the midst of it, and is going to fall despite the illusory orb. They know Bat Rider's up here. They feel like he is at least. He's just kind of chilling. Oh, the trees will trap him. Get that vision, and they do take him out of the end.
Yeah, sort of a linchpin of compLexity's team fight is his tombstone, and fighting around this area around Roche is typically known for Undying being super good at fighting. But yeah, it's sort of hard for them to push the high ground directly like that. The bat is always going to be fire flying and like killing the waves initially, so they're just sort of cutting the waves, keeping them trapped inside their base. They walk up, they get some right clicks in, and when their waves die, then whoa.
Well, there we go. Brewmaster jumps in. The Thunderclad, the Primal Split coming out. Moo, he's the target. He's going to be fine in the end, it looks like. But SumaiL's going to also be locked down, trying to do a little bit of AoE damage from afar. Ain't going to happen, though. Arteezy finally comes in and secures that kill. The Sakuchi in, and down goes Leshrac. He's not buying back. This is easily going to be Rax here. You see SumaiL kind of just walking back to the team. Not really fearing anything at this point. Dream Coil is ready to be used by Cancel, but that was the heal, I believe. Coming out from Chen right there, so everyone, back to full life essentially. The trap on him in the background. It almost just feels like, again, compLexity just going to be raising that white flag here soon. Arteezy does pick up the kill on a Puck meanwhile, so I think EG in a good spot to be claiming game number 2 here. But there's a buyback from Puck, so we're not done just yet, they say. The Dream Coil in the background catches a couple, probably last-ditch effort from compLexity, but Arteezy in the front, he does have the Aegis, he'll be fine. He also still has a time lapse on top of that. SumaiL's running through with that AoE of the Diabolic Edict. Ain't gonna happen though. Z-Free gets picked off, and they do clean through, and there it is, the GGs. Game 2, we'll go to EG. We're going to a Game 3 CCNC.
Yeah, they handled that Drow strat. Once again, sort of playing the same style as they did last game, focusing on that safe lane and trying to win that lane really, really hard.